Welcome to the Casual Gaming Show, everyone. I'm your host, Sheri. It has been a busy few weeks for casual gamers, with The Sims 4 announcing the new expansion pack Enchanted by Nature, and if my information is correct, this means you can now play as a fairy. Aska has released an update with new buildings, including an armor smith, and improvements to several other buildings, but also in an improvement that is debatable at the moment. After all, we have clothing decaying right now at a rapid pace. Enshrouded has released a massive new update called the Trolls of Twilight, which makes the Shroud an even more challenging area, and the nights in Enshrouded are a reason to stay up instead of going to bed. And there's a surprise update about the upcoming game Under a Rock. For more about Under a Rock, it's time for a deep dive. A little while ago, the game devs from Nordic Trolls asked us to give them numbers of seeds we'd want to know more about. Of course, I also gave a number to celebrate the first episode of the Casual Gaming Show, and the honor fell upon our number to be chosen. The developers have honored us with the first ever 360 view of the starting area for this expedition seed. If you are interested, this seed is also in the description box below, so when the game is released, be sure to check it out. Then, one of the developers of Nordic Trolls has just confirmed to me that what you're about to see is just one of the multiple starting areas in this world. Each time you first enter a new world with the same seed, you might end up in a different location as your starting point, which of course makes for a very interesting replay option. Now, let's dive into it. It looks like a sheltered area, maybe a bit out of sight from the wildlife from the island. And look at the minimap, there's more land to explore across the sea. And there's the balloon we crashed with, but keep it in mind, because who knows? And there's a rock bridge. It seems like a perfect entrance point for a base. Do you see those palm trees with the bananas there? Food is right for the taking from the get-go. And one of the other devs, Brakar, also told me there's a nice underwater area to discover. Personally, I already like this location a lot. I will definitely explore this world first once Under a Rock is released. I bet you all want to know now more about how building works in Under a Rock. Well, you're in luck, because the devs did a community poll for the first gameplay video, and building was a clear winner. Let's take a look at that. This is an expedition from the game devs themselves, Isla Dodo. It is their first day in this particular expedition. Look at those colors, so vibrant! And it really gives you that tropical setting feeling, or at least it gives me that. As you can see here, this starting area looks different from what we saw earlier in our own expedition seed. And there's already a hint of the underwater worlds. Keep that pokey stick in mind, because we'll hear a lot more about it in the future, and recipes seem like an easy thing to unlock in the beginning. And there's our balloon. It's great that we can use several things of the balloon for our future base. Harvesting trees seems like an easy thing to do in the beginning. And gravity surely works with it. And there's our first skill, mining. It's a good thing that we can level it up. I have a feeling we might need that in the future. Oh, and there's a dodo being sacrificed. But the devs have told us that there will be animal-friendlier ways to harvest feathers and such. And there's already so much that is unlocked at such an early stage. Do you remember I said we can build in the water? Here it is. Look at what's coming up. You see that? Excellent. And we can place everything in the height that we want it. I mean, isn't this the ideal location for a base over the water? I really can't wait to start building it. Under a rock can't come soon enough for me. And here you can see it. I mean, it's ideal. Just place it exactly at the height you want. And each step of the stairs we can place precisely. I love it. And so many possibilities to make the base really your own. It's a great thing. And besides placing these parts at the height, we can also rotate them exactly as we want, as you can see here. And here's the decorations already. From the beginning we have quite some decorations, and for all the Clutters lovers out there, yes, I'm one of them. It's so great that we already have plants and other decorations to work with. I wonder if they will add points to our base. Does our base get any points? I totally forgot to ask. And here's the ghost building in action. In other games like Valheim, we need mods to do this. In Under a Rock, it's built in. Do you see those ghost colors? That is truly awesome for planning. I do love me some planning, and that really helps. This is such a beautiful base already. Do you see that? That stairs. I bet everything is hand placed. The food on the tables and in that old barrel. We can place it straight from the beginning. And those cushions. Do you see that spinning wheel? Keep that in mind. And that chest with that logo from Under a Rock. And a workbench, of course. And yes, you see it correctly. The rain influences everything. You can see that her clothing is wet at the moment. And remember I told you about the spinning wheel? Here you can hear it in action, and this automation is ideal. It means that we can harvest, etc. outside. Well, that works for us. And do you see those balconies? Those round balconies. I wonder if they come in different sizes. I totally forgot to ask that. Earlier I mentioned the underwater world. I've already shown you can build in the water, but there's more. Under a Rock has a beautiful underwater world in which we can actually swim. The devs have even told us we will be able to harvest materials underwater, and there will be combat underwater. Now, will there also be mounts? Good question for the devs. If you happen to see this, can you maybe answer it, or will it remain a surprise for a while? Hopefully we will see a bit more about that underwater combat in the next video that was chosen to be the next video through the community votes. Check out the Under a Rock Discord if you are interested in the news about playtesting and more. I have put the link for their Discord in the description box below. Remember to subscribe to our show to get more news about Under a Rock and the other games we like to play. See you next time!